Okay, hopefully my audio is working all right. I can get it to work earlier. Good evening, everyone. Can you just let me know if you can hear me? Give me a little nod. Can you hear me? Thanks, Shona. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a second because I know some of you are jumping off another call. If you've invited somebody onto this call tonight, please do give them a little nudge and remind them that we're on so that they can jump on, because I know sometimes Monday nights can be hectic in our lives, for sure. So just give a little reminder to anybody that you've invited on the call tonight. Tell them that we're on. We're not going to be very long. I'm just going to take you through a little bit about what our business opportunity is, a little bit about the product. We're going to launch a couple of girls, 3 of the girls tonight who've got new businesses are just getting started, and we're going to hear from 2 other people who are more established in the business, been doing it a little bit longer. But everybody takes a product, everybody feels the benefits, and then people are building small businesses, medium businesses, big businesses, and everything in between. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about what the business is, how it works. Let me just spotlight this so you can see. But I'm actually not going to do that much of the talking. I'm going to do more of the kind of interviewing, if you like. So if you've got any questions, please feel free to pop them in the chat function at the bottom. That's absolutely fine. Or if you're watching on live, to pop them in the comments. I would do my best to get back to everybody. But ideally what I would do is I would just listen. We may answer the question that you've got in the call, but actually just go back to the person who invited you on the call tonight if you've got any questions after that, and they'll be able to kind of fill in the gaps, if you like. So as I said, my name's Emma Snedden. I joined this business as a happy customer. So I was 36 years old when I came across this amazing product. I fell in love with the shakes first, which I have got somewhere here in front of me. So my friend John, who we're going to hear from later, introduced me to this product first of all when I was a really busy working mum. I used to have a corporate job. I worked really long hours, and probably like a lot of you guys, I didn't eat my breakfast, right? It's the one thing I just thought, I'll sort it out later on or whatever. So John introduced me to Juice Plus Complete. Now I was a little skeptical around the Complete, I'll be honest, mainly because I've never really been into shake diets. I wasn't trying to lose weight or anything like that, and I thought it was a weight loss product. And there are some fantastic weight management stories and testimonials from people who've had amazing weight loss and weight gain and weight management stories using this product, but I wasn't looking for that. What I was looking was to get healthier, to be to have a more balanced diet. I kind of I used to starve myself quite a lot just because I just didn't like the food that was on offer where I worked, and this was an amazing, simple, tasty, filling product that actually I did, I lost a little bit of Christmas weight at the time, but I fell in love with it. I started to sleep better, I started to feel a bit better, my skin started to clear up. And if you find out that you love something, what do we do when we love something, right? We tell everybody else about it. And I'm definitely like that. When I love something, I'll quite happily recommend products, services, restaurants, books, films, all that sort of stuff. I'll always recommend things like that to people as I go about my business. And John then said to me, "Listen, Emma, how are you getting on with the shakes?" And I said, great. I feel great. I've replaced a meal I wasn't having. So I'm starting my day better. I make better food choices, etc. through the day. And he just then introduced me to these and said, if you feel that good taking the shakes, you should try the capsules. And I was like, okay, what's in the capsules? So it's just fruit, veg and berries in capsules. 30 different fruit and vegetables. Come in a little capsule like this. I'll show you. Comes in a capsule like that. You take 2 fruit, 2 veg, 2 berries every single day. Get on with your day. And I was like, okay, that makes sense to me. I wasn't skeptical about that at all, because that makes total sense to me. I knew I wasn't eating enough fruit and vegetables. I think we all know that, really, right? And then he also said I could get the product free for my kids. So my little ones at the time, I think were 3 and 5. So, gosh, if we're not eating enough fruit and veg as adults, who gets enough fruit and veg into their kids? Like, God, it's really difficult. Eat your veg, eat your veg, eat your veg. I used to hate that, kind of constantly trying to watch in their diet all the time. These little chewies are outstanding for taking that pressure away, mums and dads, right? So I'm able to get these 30 different fruit and vegetables into my kids every single morning for the last 6 years, and I don't have to pay a penny for them, right? Because I get the fruit and vegetables for myself, my kids get the product for free. So fell in love with them. The whole family takes Juice Plus. Everybody. We do this amazing Omega product, which has just been launched a couple of years ago, which is a blend of Omegas. There's no product like it on the planet. In fact, there's no product like any of our products on the planet anywhere. They're very unique. They're very heavily researched, and they're the most they're subject to gold standard peer-reviewed studies, and I don't know much about that. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I'm just a busy mum, probably like loads of you guys, looking for solutions, looking for things that make life easier, and the product certainly did that for me, and I know the girls that you're going to hear from in a minute will say the same. But I was also looking for something that made my life easier, right? I wasn't looking for a new job, right? I wasn't looking for a life-changing opportunity or anything like that, right? I was comfortable in my with my income. Always, it's always nice to have more, but I was uncomfortable with the sacrifice that I had to make to get it, to achieve the money that I earned. Meant that I left my kids in childcare all the time. I rarely saw them, if I'm honest. They were, I used to drop them off. If I was even here, I would drop them off at childcare at like 7 a.m. Myself and my husband, one of us would make sure we got home in time to pick them up at 7 p.m, and then it's just kind of bath and supper and into bed, and I had this kind of nickely feeling that wasn't really what I wanted. It wasn't, do you ever have that kind of, is this it? Is this what life's all about? Is this what it's all for? All those years at uni, all those years at school, all that time creating the perfect career, it kind of took me away from what I really wanted to do, which was to have control over my own life. But I didn't know how to go about it. So if that's where you're at right now and you're looking at this and thinking, maybe you are unhappy, maybe you're just looking for a second income. But for me, when John said to me, how are you getting on with the product, I kept saying to him, I've got all these people that want to buy them, all these people that want to try them. And he just said, look, there's a business attached to these products, and you're already doing it. You're already recommending it to people the same way that we recommend anything to anybody. And I definitely said no. I definitely said no straight away. No, I haven't got time for that. Totally preconceived ideas about how long it would take. And I remember him saying to me, how do you know you haven't got time? I haven't told you how long it's going to take yet. You've just decided you don't have time. And I was like, oh yeah, true. And it doesn't take very long. It's designed for busy people. It just slots into your day and fits around whatever else it is that you've already got going on. And I love that about it, because it means that anybody can do it. Whatever you've got going on, you're recommending stuff to people anyway. And it was only £50 to join, like 50 quid in the UK, 60 euros or wherever you are in the world. It's like the equivalent to a night out, basically, a cheap night out of that probably, but or a decent meal. It's that kind of price to give yourself the chance to have a second income every single month, or a replacement income every single month. And there's women and guys in this business who are earning 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 pounds a month just for working an hour or two a day on this business, on their social media, talking to people, recommending the products to people, helping people to get healthy, helping people to earn a second income. There's also people earning 10 times that, all over the world. And for me, I just think if you can earn a second income by recommending products to people, then why wouldn't you? If you can get healthy really simply for less than the price of a cost of coffee every day, then why wouldn't you? And for me, I just genuinely, I say it every week, I genuinely can't think of a single reason why you wouldn't want to give this business a go. Give yourself the chance to have a second income or a totally replacement income. And before I bring on Lynn, who's going to launch some of her girls, the one thing I would say is have a little listen, have a think about if not this, then what? If you could earn enough money to pay for a good family holiday every year, why wouldn't you? If you can earn enough money to potentially pay your mortgage every month, that means you could be mortgage free in a couple of months, really, because you're earning enough money to fulfill that outgoing every month. And it's really incredibly simple to do. You don't need any special qualifications. You don't need any specific background. You need no training. You can literally earn while you learn. We'll hold your hand. We'll help you. We'll teach you everything you need to know, and it's not difficult. You've got thumbs and a mouth and a desire for a little bit more in life, and it's literally as simple as that. Anybody, and I mean anybody, can do. We have people from all walks of life in this business, all sorts of shapes and sizes and talents and experience and everything, and anybody can do what we do. So I would 100% be able to I can look you in Zoom eye, but look you straight in the eye and say that anybody can do this business. Whatever you've got going on, this will just fit around you, and we'll teach you what to do to help you to be successful. And that's what we do. That's what I love about what we do, is help people to achieve whatever their version of success is. So let me just introduce Lynn, because I know she's juggling getting a little one to bed. Oh, are you there? There she is. Let me just unmute you again. Hiding in the van, as you do. definitely do this business from anywhere. So I know you've got Logan to put to bed, so I won't keep you long, but we've got 3 of your girls that are launching their businesses tonight. So I just wanted you to share your story first. From everything I was just saying there about in the businesses for anybody can do it. Tell us a little bit about like why did you get involved, and then really what's this business doing for you currently, and what are you excited about the future?
So why I got involved was my little boy, who's now 4, was about a year and a half, and I wasn't necessarily actively looking for something, but I was just open to what was out there. I started thinking to myself, what am I really going to do? I don't want to miss a moment with him. I've always been really ambitious, so I didn't want to do nothing. Plus, we needed another income coming in the house as well. So I saw you on Facebook. We didn't know each other. We weren't friends. We hadn't met in the real big wide world. But I saw you on Facebook, Emma, and you just looked like the healthiest and happy. We were connected some way, somehow, don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
And you just looked like super healthy, super happy, and I was really attracted to the flexibility it looked like you had in your life, because I could see you taking your kiddies to school in the morning, you were going to the gym, you were obviously exercising, working out. I could see you were running an online business and picking the kiddies back up. It looked like you had tons of family time, but you were also building something great, and you were surrounded by great people, and it looked really great fun. So I just kind of watched what you were doing, realised that it was Just Plus, had heard of Just Plus before, but if I'm honest, I thought it was like a weight loss shake drink type something. I don't even know what it was. I didn't know about the premium capsules. I didn't know about all the nutrition. I didn't know about all of that stuff. I just thought it was like a shake, a thing. I don't even know really what I really thought, but I certainly didn't know about all the products. So I contacted you out of the blue. You didn't know who I was, and just said, what are these products? What's this opportunity? Do you remember that day?
Yeah, very well.
And you sent me some information, and as soon as I read about the products, I was like, I want all of these products, and let me jump in £50 to be on the products and to start sharing what I was doing with other people. And all I started doing was like, I'm looking at my mobile phone right now, and all I started doing was sharing with people what I was doing as a mum, the products I was taking, how I was having more energy on them, how I was being able to stay at home with Logan. I was excited about building an income that I didn't need to miss a moment with him, and I just shared it on Facebook. And I shared it in real life with people. And then I just showed them what it was all about. I mean, I still spend my days now saying to people, do you want to take a look? Are you interested in getting healthy? Are you interested in extra income? Do you want to take a look? And all our resources that we've got are pretty much online anyway, so you can just show everybody what it is. So what it's done for me over the past 2.5 years, maybe just slightly longer than that now, is Logan's now 4. And I've never missed a moment with that little boy because of the income that I've been earning from Just Plus. And I came because I joined because I wanted to be at home with him, never miss a moment, and still earn a really great income. But I didn't expect what actually comes with this. Obviously, the income you can build up and build up. The bonuses are incredible. Like I mentioned last week on the call, to be a stay-at-home mum, which I actually think is the new super cool, by the way. To be a stay-at-home mum, and the day that I messaged you, Emma, and we were chatting about the fact that with the bonus that I got, £7,000 went into my bank account as a stay-at-home mum who's never missed a moment with her little boy. I've never had commuting other than walking from like one room to the other in my house. I do the business from my mobile phone on either the couch or on top of my bed. I'm currently sitting in the van outside the house because we've just arrived back. And I've just done it from anywhere. I've done it from my mum's house. I've done it from the beach in Thailand. And all we're doing is sharing amazing products that we're taking, that we're loving, and an opportunity for people to have a little bit extra income or a lot more income. And one of the best things, and I think you end up having lots of best things as you're in this business for a long time. But when I hear, like, there's lots of my girls that are getting really brilliant things from this business now. At the beginning, it was maybe a little bit. And now that's starting to build. Like, one of my girls was away in Copenhagen this weekend because of this business. Sharon, I've just noticed in the comments there, she's in Cyprus because of this business. Lots of stories I could tell you. Like, one of my other girls has matched her full-time corporate income whilst working a full-time job doing this business. So it's for mums who don't want to miss a moment, who still want to be themselves, who still want to earn their own income. And it's also for want-to-be mums. Like, one of my girls, Stacey, is planning on having kids, but is worried about, well, what will happen to my income and how will we manage this, like, as a family. So she's like a super switched on cookie, already thinking, well, do you know what, I'm going to join this, build an extra income that's going to give me tons of options and choices. So it's an amazing business for so many reasons, whether it's an extra income, whether it's to get healthy, whether it's to be around fun, positive, amazing people, whether it's to up-level your own game. Like, I went for a big hike this morning and I was thinking to myself, being part of this environment up-levels you on so many levels. get healthier, you then become surrounded by super positive people. That changes your own mindset. You start to earn more. You start to believe in your own self-worth and self-respect more, and it just up levels every aspect of your life. And some people come because they want a couple of hundred extra, and then they get that, and they're like, well, if I can get 200, I can get 500. And then when you get 500, it's like, well, I could get 1,000. And everything builds as you go along. And I just think everybody should have something like this in their toolkit for life. Because why wouldn't you have something that you're getting healthier, you've got extra income coming into your bank account, gives you more options and choices, because you just never know. You just never know what might happen in life and how things might change or what you want to achieve or do. So I could talk about this for hours. I just love talking about it. Like, I feel like, but I'm sitting in the van and I do have to go put myself to bed.
No, thank you so much. I absolutely agree with you. Like, I think it does up level you as a person for sure. Because when you feel better about yourself, I even just think when I first started taking the products, when you start to feel better and your skin's better and your eyes are perky and you're sleeping better, everything else is better. And as mums, right? For those of us who are mums, when you sleep better, everything's better, right? It's just a fact. So thank you so much. I'll let you get back to putting your little one to bed. Thank you so much for sharing that. I am going to introduce next Yvonne. Let me see if I can see you. Yvonne, where are you, my love? Oh, there you are. Hi. So Yvonne is just launching her business tonight. Let me just spotlight you so I can see you there. Hi, how are you? I know it's a little bit weird doing a Zoom sometimes and you're not used to it, so just pretend it's just me and you. So tell us a little bit about your just getting started now. Why did you decide to get involved and why are you excited?
Well, you have just met Lynn, who is my upline.
Great.
She mentioned who's my mentor. I first met Sharon a year ago in January, and if you know Sharon, you can't not listen to what she's got to say about Juice Plus. And let's just say she was a breath of fresh air at a time that I needed her most. And it's taken a wee while to get engaged, with life's got in the way. But finally, I had what Karen calls that fuck it moment, where I couldn't ignore it anymore. So the products got ordered a couple of weeks ago, and ever since then, I've not looked back. I've been looking at all the Juice Plus products, looking at all the videos, obviously looking at my learning, and to be part of the Rock and Body group. What can I say? Those girls are phenomenal. I've watched their videos, their chat, and as Lynn said, once you get hooked, you can't get unhooked. So I decided I wanted a piece of it. So yeah, and I just can't wait. I'm so excited for what this opportunity brings.
Oh, that's so exciting. What do you do at the moment? What do you do in your life?
I am very much similar to yourself, and then I come from a corporate role. I'm a project manager, so I manage and meet people for a living. So I chat about everything every day, and already today, as part of my normal working life, I've spoken to about 22 people. I think when I checked my book today about the Juice Plus products, just as part of the initial conversations.
Fantastic.
I love, but I want a little bit more. I'd love to have a side income coming through. You can never say no to having that little bit that pays towards the holidays. And covering the debt, and just having that opportunity to decide what I want to do instead of being told what I've got to do all the time.
Oh, perfect. I know that feeling very well and you will love it. You're absolutely going to love it. So massive welcome to the team. As you said there, you're in a great group of girls there that you'll have the time of your life, if nothing else, for sure. And I'm sure you'll achieve everything you want and more. Just get stuck in. That's how I always say to people, just jump in with both feet. And it sounds like that's exactly what you are doing. So thank you so much. Congratulations on launching your business.
And thank you to Lynn for letting me part of the team. I really look forward to working with you guys.
Oh, 100%. It's going to be fun. I'll see you really soon. Thank you for sharing your story. I'm going to ask next, let me just find my little thing. Shauna. Let me see if I can find Shauna. Shauna McCandlish. What a fabulous name. Right. Where would you be? Are you there? Oh, I can see you. Is that a cat or a dog? I can't see till I make the screen bigger. Hold on.
I thought if I cat alone, I will stop her. You
Okay, so Shauna, if you can, tell us a little bit about, why did you decide to get involved in the business with your little doggy, and why are you excited about the future? What are you hoping this is going to do for you?
Well, already it's got me to reconnect with a number of my friends that I'd lost connection with.
Fantastic.
I'd fallen into that trap of just texting people or just keeping up with what they're doing on Facebook but not really speaking to anybody.
Yeah.
And I just hid myself away for a few years, and I've been friends with Lynn for a number of years now, so I've been keeping an eye on what she's been doing and how she's been getting on, and a little bit similar to what she was seeing in you. I just saw a real change in her positivity, how awesome she was looking, the fact that she was getting to stay at home with Logan, which was a big plus side for her, plus making extra income. And as she says, why would you? Why would you not? I mean, the internet's where it's at. I got the Forbes magazine through with the newspaper at the weekend, and pretty much most of the wealthiest folk on it were all sort of internet built. So not that I'm going to have my name in Forbes, not that I'm quite that driven, but certainly there's no limit to what you can achieve, and I'm very excited to be part of it, and such a brilliant team as well, and such awesome backgrounds that everybody comes from. So,
well, we're excited to have you, and you never know, you might be in Forbes magazine. Who knows, right? Don't rule it out. And you're very switched on to notice that. Really, I think a lot of people sometimes find what we do a little bit not sure about it, a little bit skeptical maybe. I think less so now. I've been doing this my 7th year, and I do genuinely think most people are less skeptical now, because so much of what we do is online, right? We shop online, we chat online, we meet people online. I think just to run a business online is a natural progression from that. So I think. Yeah, exactly. It is exactly that. It's a no-brainer. So congratulations on launching your business tonight. Super excited to get to meet you and work with you guys. And I know you'll have a fantastic future with the company. So thank you very much for joining us, Shona. And last but by no means least, in terms of the people that are launching tonight, I'm going to find... I need an assistant for this job on this Monday night. I tell you, Lindsay Helen, where are you? You're unmuted. So can you say hi and I'll find you?
Hi.
Oh, I see. You're literally just above Shona on my little screen. Here we go. Hi. So, Lindsay, same question to you, I guess. Tell us a little bit. I know you're just getting started as well, same as Yvonne and Shona.
Yeah.
So, tell us about your story. Why did you decide to get involved, and what is it about this business that excites you?
So, Caroline, my mentor, and I connected on Facebook a while ago now. And there's a few things that I've had going on. Everything I do is part-time, is online, Zoom-based, very rarely face-to-face. So as far as that's concerned, this slots in very nicely. I have a concept called Visionary Actions, and it's all about helping people reach their vision, taking action to make sure they get there. And that is about mind, body and soul, and so this very much fits into actually treat your body as a temple. You should be giving it all the nutrients. If you're giving it all the nutrients, your mind is going to be more switched on, and you're going to be able to get to where you want in life. So I was actually, because I'm a single mom to an 18-month-old, and I'm still carrying the baby weight. And I'd messaged Caroline saying, I really want to do the Shred 10, but I need to manifest some money here, because there's no spare cash at the minute. And she was like, well, I might just be able to solve that one for you.
Yep.
Have you considered coming on board? And actually for 50 quid, you could have the franchise, you've got access to the product, and you could be showing people what you're doing and lead by example. And just because it fits in so well, I basically took the leap. So there's just so many things that I do. I work with a lot of women. I'm a domestic abuse survivor. And so 10 months ago, I had nothing. I had no money to my name, literally fled with nothing. So I've got up to a really decent income, actually, doing what I'm doing. But childcare on your own, as you mums will know, not cheap. And when there's only one income as such, or one person with multiple income streams coming in, there's just not that spare money. And I really want to be able to give my son experience. I want to be able to go and take him places and sort of so that we can have like an exciting life, and I can show him the world and things like that. And that I've got money that I can then invest on for myself as well, to take care of me, so that I can be the best mum that I can be. So it's slotted in so well. I started Friday. So, and Friday evening at that. And the amount of connections I've had already is absolutely nuts. And it's not just connection, it's connections as a whole. It's working for me as a whole, bringing in business as a whole. which was what the plan was. So I'm
Great.
already blown away and really, really pleased that I joined, really excited for the future.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm excited to work with you as well. That sounds fantastic. I'm great. And you're right, it is perfect for you to enable you to be the best mum that you can be, because, you know, people think life, it's not about money or whatever, but money gives you choices, and having more money as whether you're a single mum or any kind of parent, just being able to say yes to your kids instead of no, we can't afford it, or no, you'll have to wait, or, you know, you can do one thing in the holidays, you don't actually need to earn a fortune to be able to change your whole financial situation in terms of, like, from that perspective. So
No.
I'm super excited for you. It's a great story. It's a great startup story. I can't wait to see what happens over the next few months and years. And thank you for sharing it with us as well. And good luck with everything. And same as Yvonne and Shona, just stick really close to your uplines, your mentors, your sponsors, your team like glue. Ask loads of questions. There's no daft questions. We're all here to support everybody. Those of you who aren't launching tonight but are just getting started, that are on the call, the same thing, for you guys. Just ask loads of questions. We all start. There's one thing we all have in common in this business. Well, there's a few things. One of them is, right at the beginning, when you first join, none of us know what we're doing, right? Nobody. None of us have got any experience. Nobody knows anything about it. We're all just like, some people just like Lynn join the product and the business at the same time and just go hell for leather. Some people are a little bit slower. It's your business. We're here to support you doing it whatever way you're comfortable with. Some people will run really fast and get all the bonuses. There's £78,000 worth of bonuses in this business on offer, and you never lose the chance to get them. There's no big rule book to follow. There's no big, massive targets that you have to hit. They're all about helping you to achieve month by month the things that make your business grow and grow and grow. And I actually can't believe when Lynn said, I've got a 4-year-old, I was like, God, where's that time gone? I rang me when she rang me and Logan was like just turning 1. So I'm going to finish up by asking John to just kind of tell us his story from a guy's perspective as well, because this isn't just a business for women, it is a business for guys as well. And John introduced me to the opportunity back when I was working really long hours, and I was this business enabled me to leave that behind, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. One of the things that today I literally took my kids to school in the morning. I then went to the gym. I then went to walk the dog, just round this field, and watched him paddling a little lake thing. And then I came home and then did a little bit of work on my business this afternoon, and then picked my son up from school, and then I'm working on this tonight. And that's how I run my business now. Like, so different from what I was doing when I met John, which was literally, I met him at 6 o'clock in the morning every day to train me, because it was the only time I could fit in, physical activity. And he was working really long hours then as a personal trainer, and I look at both of our lives now thanks to this business, and we just kind of get up in the morning and do whatever we want. Like how cool is that, right? It's absolutely brilliant. So you can do whatever you want with this, and I'm going to let John share his story now. Just 1 second till I find him. Oh, hi, there you are. Hiya.
Hey, how you doing? You alright?
I'm alright. You in sunny Bolton?
I am, yeah. We've just been out for the most amazing walk, watched the sunset, and just hearing what you were saying then, it's like we've done the same thing kind of today, because you know what it's like, usually it's always beautiful weather when you're stuck at work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember working at DW Fitness, and every time it was really nice weather, I had to be stuck inside the gym. Well, today I've been out for like 3 walks just because the weather's been so nice, and just because I can, not for any other reason, because I've got the freedom to be able to do it. So that was me 9 years ago. It'll be 10 years in September. I stumbled across the products. They made total sense to me. They were a no-brainer. There's some amazing videos out there, by the way, about the products. I just watched the new one today. I think you posted it, actually, Emma, about, with the doctor sharing what the product is. And, I saw this 9 years ago, and I thought, why isn't everyone taking the products? It's just something that makes so much sense. We all know what we should do, but it's very difficult to get that nutrients inside our body. And then when I saw the business opportunity, I was just like, wow, this is it. This is like my ticket to freedom. What's the kid from Willy Wonka called? Like, I honestly felt
Charlie.
like I got the golden ticket. Yeah, that's it, Charlie. I was like, you know what? I've got it. This is it. And dived in with both feet. Made a mess of it, to be honest with you. Did it wrong right at the beginning, because we didn't really know how to build this business when we first got started. And, if you think back to 2009, Zoom calls didn't exist. Like this app we're using now wasn't even invented. Instagram hadn't been created. Facebook Lives weren't available. So it was a lot more challenging back then. You had to do everything by physical meeting, by literally driving around and meeting people and doing events every night of the week. Now we can go for a walk and build our business. We can sit behind a desk at home and have an office there and build the business. Some people are sat in the bath building the business. Some people are, watching the football in the background and they're building the business. Whatever way you want to do it, you can do. This business gives you ultimate choices. And, just hearing a few of the stories tonight, I was exactly the same as you guys back then. And I just thought, what if? What if it is possible? What if I can do it? And what if it's worth it? And let me tell you, 10 years in September, it's been 100% worth it. It's been an incredible journey. The friends you make, the fun you have, the person you become. You really think differently when you're in this business. You think things are possible. You're around what I call blue sky thinkers rather than dark cloud thinkers. And you get elevated. Your mindset elevates. Your whole persona kind of elevates. And your bank account elevates as well, because you help other people do the same thing as you. You help you become better, and you help other people become better at the same time. And by doing that, you get to help people solve their problems. And you know what, you said it yourself, Emma, like, money just gives you choices. Money gives you the ability to say yes. And, I'm not going to go into loads of stuff tonight because it's been a long call for you guys, but like 30 minutes a day on a Monday night for the last nearly 2 years now, we've been doing these calls. And I've been able to do the calls from wherever I've been in the world, whether it's been Thailand, I'm in Australia in 2 weeks, I'll be able to jump on the call when I'm over there. I'm in Dubai a lot of the time, and you get to create life on your terms rather than being told what to do, rather than asking, is it okay if I have the 17th and 18th off because we're going away for the weekend? No, I'll have to check the roster. It's like, no, I can do what I want whenever I want. And the great thing about it is you get to help other people do the exact same thing. Let's have a look at the newspapers. Like, the world's in crisis. There's a health crisis out there, and you know what? There's an economic crisis. People are disillusioned. They're looking for a plan B, and an extra £100 a month can relieve the stress. It can relieve the pressure in your life just by doing stuff that you already do, recommending products and services that we love. And you know what? £100, once you start earning that, your belief grows. Your belief grows in yourself. And I just thought, if I can earn 100 a month, then maybe I can earn 200 a month. All I've got to do is keep doing what I'm doing. If I can earn 200 a month, then I can earn 300 a month. And I just want to close really with a tip. Like, we all have these big visions of where we want to be, and everyone talks about PMD and NMD and this kind of thing, which is amazing. But my advice is this: just focus on the next position first. I'll just get to the next position first, and then I'll think about the next one after that. And that's all I did. I just thought, you know what, I've just started. All I've got to do is get to direct distributor. That was my whole focus, get to direct distributor. And then once I've got there, I'll think about the next position. Have the vision of hitting the top position, but your focus needs to be on the next position. What's the next position you've got to go for? And honestly, if you do this step by step, day by day, week by week, month by month, listening to your mentors, listening to your uplines, and staying plugged into these calls every week, you will have the success that you deserve. And the great thing about this business is it's all effort related. We've all had jobs where we've worked our butt off, and the harder we work, we still get the same money. This is different. The harder you work with this business, the bigger your business will grow. And you know what? To get paid from all over the world was a dream of mine right at the beginning when I first started. And I'm totally grateful that it's been able to come to fruition for me. So yeah, good luck, guys. You will absolutely love it. And well done. The stories tonight have really blew me away. So congratulations to all the new people that have dived in with us.
Brilliant. Thank you, John. Yeah, I totally agree. Thanks for jumping on and sharing that. We'll see you next week on there as well. Thank you. So finally, guys, just let me just do this. To all the girls who've launched tonight, and to John, thank you so much and to Lynn for sharing your stories. I would honestly, I think... to bust a few myths just before we go, you don't need to know very many people. You don't need to have a ton of money and make a massive investment. It's a really small investment. It's just an investment in yourself, really. You get given an online office, you get given a website, you don't need a ton of stock. There's no stock holding, no deliveries, no money handling, no big ordering or anything like that. You literally do the entire business from your mobile phone. You don't have to go on training courses. You don't have to invest a ton of time. You can build a business from zero to whatever level you want in an hour or two a day. More if you've got it, less if you have less. We will find a way to make this work around the time and the energy and the effort that you put in, and you will get back in spades if you really just go for it. And the other thing I would say is be really clear about, like, the reason I asked the guys when they first launched their businesses on here is like, why are you excited, is because I want you to hang on to that excitement. Like, when we first joined the business, we've got like a reason that we get excited, the reason that we want to join, whether it's financial, whether it's time, whether it's, you know, health, or whatever it is for you. And that might change over time. When you start to earn a bit of money, then suddenly your goals might get bigger and your dreams might get bigger, but your excitement should stay the same, because it's such an exciting place to be. Having worked in corporate life for 15 years, this is so much better, like so much better. But I built it alongside my corporate career for the first 12 months. So I didn't give anything else up. I didn't have to, I probably turned the telly off, if I'm honest. I gave up Coronation Street so I could build my business in the evenings. But other than that, you don't have to sacrifice a ton of stuff to be able to create a completely separate additional income for yourself. So thank you so much to everybody for jumping on the call tonight. If you want to know anything else, go back to the person who sent you this video or added you to the group or sent you the recording or added you in here or whatever, and just say, how do I get started? How do I get involved? What do we have to do? And you can literally join tonight and you can start earning money tonight or tomorrow or next week or next month or whenever you want to. And I will be back here at 8:30 next Monday. Feel free to invite anybody else that you want to share this with onto that call next Monday, and we will speak to them on your behalf. Thank you guys, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.